Hello reformers and welcome back to Gekokujo 3.1. Now, of course, we are using the submod Suguroku as well, so if you're interested in that, then the link is in the description, of course. Anyway, we are now attacking some extra looters here, and last time we did try to kill some Kinai rebels, and they're actually very difficult. And that's actually pretty hilarious to me, because I thought to myself, these are going to be, pretty easy in comparison to, well, I mean, obviously not in comparison to the looters, but in comparison to anything else, because they don't seem to be that good, but they have very, very good armor. So obviously that's going to make a big difference in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, I've actually taken a look at the README file, because obviously there's no troop tree in the game. I mean, we took a look at the reports in the previous episode, and couldn't find it there, unfortunately, so instead, I took a look at that, because that, in my opinion, is a little bit easier to understand than an in-game menu as well, because it gives you a very, very easy-to-read rundown of everything. And it seems like the Miyoshi actually have elite spearman peasants, and I was unaware of this, so I kind of dropped the ball there a little bit, didn't I? Yes, kind of did. So that's a little bit worrying for me, but obviously, the main thing that I'm a little bit worried about now is actually getting killed by the looters. Yeah, as you can see... Oh, there we go. There's level 5. Very nice. Can I get a headshot? No headshots, but I might be able to get a kill here. There's a headshot. There we are. Thank you very much. And, yeah, there's another one. There we go. And the battle has been won, apparently, but there is still an enemy over there. I will not allow him to escape. I will shoot him in the back. Thank you very much. All right. Well, there you go. We didn't actually lose anyone either, which is perfectly fine. So... we actually have a much better one-handed weapon. But that's the thing. Because Gekokujo, you have no shields, you're gonna have to use a two-handed weapon, in my opinion. Because a one-handed weapon, even though it is going to be a little bit, well, I say quicker, but the Nagigama thing that we're using right here actually is a little bit quicker than the Kama that we would otherwise use. So I guess I'm just going to be selling that or something, but yeah, other than that... Oh, no, wait, we could actually just give that to Sesai, because obviously Sesai is, needing some things, and has he leveled up yet? No, he hasn't. Oh, well, that's a bit of a shame, but yeah, he's using a two-handed weapon right now, so I could give him this, and he could use a one-handed instead. Actually, let's just take a look here. He's actually good at polearms, isn't he? Yeah, so maybe just leaving him with the two-handed would be absolutely fine. I mean, the thing is with this Karma, it has piercing damage. I don't know how many highly armored targets we're actually going to be fighting. I mean, obviously the Kinai rebels do actually have some pretty decent, stuff in terms of gear and things. So a little bit worrying about actually, taking those guys on again, but I'm very much just wanting to make as much money as possible, just so that we can purchase an enterprise. And yeah, this mod does have freelancer, and I'm going to be exploring that a little bit later on. Not right now, but that's the thing. What I'd like to do is earn enough money, if I can, before that happens, before I actually enlist, and try to get an enterprise before that. Because that would then mean that the Enterprise can work for us while I am in the army. And obviously, that's the thing. The freelancing stuff is actually pretty cool to me. I actually like it a lot. I actually find it quite fun. But for recording, it's not really that good, because basically, you're just waiting for your lord or whoever you've enlisted with to engage someone, and obviously some of the time that doesn't happen for many, many weeks, maybe even many months, dependent on whether the faction in question is at war. So yeah, there's going to be a bit of a difficulty with that. Okay, so we have she here, and she is standing here in the tavern. My ex-husband is Japanese, was Japanese. He's dead now. We were trying to run down a huge merchant man, but we bit off more than we could chew. It was a Portuguese galleon, you see. Sasai, get out of the way, you bucket head. Ah, terrible. Did you see that? He was actually standing in front of us. Alright, so yeah. How about using your combat skills? I'm pretty sure I will show you a good time in a strictly professional sense, I mean. Yes. Okay, so 300... okay, so we actually do have 300. If I sell these things, maybe I'm going to have enough. If I don't have enough, then that's going to be a bit sad. I mean, the things that we're able to sell here are absolutely awful. I mean, just look at the things we're actually getting here. So, yeah. Oh, no, we actually do have enough, but barely. We barely have enough. I don't know whether it's worth it, actually, to go for her right now. I would like to recruit some samurai here, because obviously that's going to mean that we'll be able to get Hatamoto. Let me just take a look at it here. I actually have it open. And you can get Hatamoto guards with the Miyoshi and Hatamoto gunners with the Miyoshi as well. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. What is this, though? Oh, I'm actually being chased by a very large band of something there, but they seem to have run away. What is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, I can attack the temple. Its defenses are bristling, and its defenders look ready to meet any threat. Alright, yeah, probably not gonna be attacking those guys right now, thank you very much. What I would like to do, however, is maybe get into a fight with one of our vassals, and I mean, you know, attack. Oh, they have some Ronin. It might be an idea to actually attack those to rescue the Ronin, but yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I did actually see some of, I say our vassals, but they're actually just the Miyoshi vassals. Obviously, I'm not part of their faction or anything like that at the moment, so it might be a nice idea to get into some action with them, but obviously, you know, it's a little bit dicey at this early stage in the game because I am so lightly armored. I have a terrible bow. I have terrible weapons. I'm not going to be able to do anything, but I'm thinking more in the lines of maybe joining a vassal that is obviously going to win or something like that, and then hopefully the enemy force will have a good amount of units to rescue, that is. Because, you know, on top of the experience, the obvious experience gain that we're going to get, the other thing that we take into account, of course, is the very many prisoners that we might actually gain as a result. So let's just try and deal some damage. There's a nice headshot. Take out that guy immediately. Now, of course, we're not going to do too much damage to them. Ow. Well, that was kind of painful. That was kind of painful, wasn't it? That was really quite painful. Okay, so yes, it seems like we... Oh, no. Oh, Miyoshi Spearman, come on. Ah, no. It seems like we might actually have a bit of a problem here. Okay, so we're going to just retreat, and that's exactly my point. I would love to be able to take these guys out, but it seems like our skirmishers are just not good enough, in actual fact. Okay, so I need to be a little bit careful here. I don't really... Okay, I'm going to go back to Nara instead. I don't really want to go over the bridge there where there are tons of Kinai rebels. Oh, well, never mind. I think... Did we gain any levels there? Yeah, some of our people actually did level up, so I suppose that's okay. Trained Miyoshi Spearman there. And yeah, I did make a bit of an error to begin with getting archers. I think I was getting the two factions mixed up that are very close to each other, Miyoshi and Asakura, because the Asakura clan, they have very good archers as far as I'm aware. Let me just take a look at the chart here again. Yeah, they have Hatamoto gunners and archers, so you can kind of expect them to be extremely good. Asakura also... Oh, no, they actually have elite spearmen, so they don't have elite archers either. There are very... Oh, no, there's actually quite a few factions that have skirmishers as elites, and they rank in the Ryozoji, the Satomi, the Mogami. There's a lot of them, so it just seems that we were a bit unlucky to, you know, start here. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go into one of the streets here, so we can actually take a look at the streets as well, because I don't believe we've done this before in this particular series, and it would be nice to take a look at some of the environments as well, because obviously, you know, Marty has done an extremely good job at recreating the architecture here as well. Anyway, I'm going to try and find the guild master. Oh my... Yeah, it seems like it might be a bit more difficult than I thought. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait here for some time, try and restore ourselves back to maximum HP, and then we'll go from there. What is this? What is this? I don't know. I have never before seen this real-time event, ever, actually, in any mod. So this is going to be interesting. You have fallen behind the rest of your party. Out of nowhere, you see the silhouette of a person nearby. Well, we are obviously going to go and see. You chance upon a Kinai rebel in an intimate situation with some peasant women. Oh my. You were a fool to come here, says the Kinai rebel. Okay, we're going to draw our weapon. Time for you to die. You get ready to fight the Kinai rebel and peasant women. What? I thought I was rescuing them. I literally... Okay. Never mind. I literally thought I was rescuing them. Okay, well, this is gonna... Oh, no! Yep. What? He crushed through my block with that... Ah. Oh, that is so sad, isn't it? You hear calls to behead you and you're only able to burble in protest. But something scares your assailants away and they leave you alone after swiftly taking 31. Yeah, okay. Well, at least we got to see that. That was actually really cool. It's just a shame that I was so low in HP and I was kind of caught a bit unawares there. I was very much hoping that we'd have to... Oh! Oh my! Okay. Oh no. You let your party move ahead of you while you take care of personal... business, quote-unquote. Unexpectedly, you hear a kind of sucking noise. You encounter a veteran Onabushi yelling at a single oh my. Okay, it seems like I should probably just avoid these events in future, because it seems like they have a wide variety of different outcomes and different enemies as well. So I'm going to be put in here with Sesai, who is going to be against a veteran Onabushi and a shinobi, and they are really good. We know they are really good, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, those events, even though I'm extremely, shall we say, curious to see what they actually do, maybe it would be a better idea to kind of be like, oh yes, I'm probably not going to do that right now. Yeah, probably not going to do that. Anyway, okay, so let's have a look here. What am I going to do? Well, yeah, obviously Power Strike's not really helping us right now, so maybe I should just start leveling something else. Not Trainer. Trainer's not going to be very useful right now. Athletics might be pretty good, so I think I'm probably going to do that. Let's do some one-handed and maybe a little bit in polearms as well, but otherwise, yeah, we're just going to continue resting. Alright, so I finally found the guild master. I had to walk around the streets a little bit, but he was actually really easy to find. Anyway, we now have a potential task to track down monk rebels. I'm actually kind of worried about this, mainly because usually these rebels, they won't be too bad, but they're really difficult to find. So I guess I'm just going to run around this area. Wait a minute, Sakai. Ah, Sakai is over here, so I should probably make my way down the road, shouldn't I? Yeah, that would probably make a good deal of sense. And we also have the Iki here as well, and a bunch of caravans and everything. Ah, hello. Kinai rebels. No, probably not going to be dealing with them. Are you actually wanting to attack? Are you really? Are you serious? Come on now. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, I still have to do the kidnapper's mansion, by the way. Should we try and do that right now? I actually don't know. I think doing that right now would probably be maybe ill-advised. Maybe? I mean, we could take in some trained Miyoshi spearmen and some skirmishers as well, but I would really like to find these bandits. Alright, so I found some extra looters here, mainly because I'd like to continue, as I say, leveling up some of our units so that we can actually do the Kidnapper's Mansion. I think we're probably going to finish that in this particular episode, because obviously Sesai has a much better weapon this time, because I think he actually didn't even have a weapon before, so yeah, hopefully being able to maybe get him a little bit more in weapon proficiency as well is going to make a big difference, because he has 30, I believe, in one-handed weapons, and he used to have 10, so it would be kind of nice for him to be a little bit better in that regard, so hopefully that's going to be the case. If it's not, then, well, that's just how we have to roll, and we're going to obviously complete that quest. I'm very much hoping that that quest is going to give us a pretty decent amount of cash, but obviously it may just be futile, because, as I say, the best way of making money in basically any mod, unless you have a way to win tournaments extremely easily or something, is of course to do the freelancing stuff. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to. Oh, hello! I'm getting shot. Let's try and shoot these guys. Can I actually hit someone? Yeah, that would be nice. There we go. There we go. Yes, nice damage. Nice damage. And it seems like there's someone actually wanting to kill our one gunner, and he did do it. He actually did that. Really? He really did. I am really surprised. Very, very surprised indeed. Okay, well, you're gonna get absolutely scythed. Thank you very much. Yes, that's what you get. Alright, well, we can take all of these things. They're obviously just very, very bad items, aren't they? So, yeah, we're actually near Kyoto right now, mainly because I could not find those bandits. Yeah. Isn't that surprising? No, it's not. It's not. At all. It's not surprising at all, because it's absolutely terrible. And they're apparently near Nara, by the way, so I did actually misread the quest, which is fine, because usually I miss them anyway, so it's not really a big deal, but, well, it's okay. We can probably just make our way to the Kidnapper's Mansion now. Now that we're a little bit better, we have some better units here, slightly. I mean, hopefully the Spearman's going to come in with me, and Sasai might be, obviously, doing quite well now that he has an actual weapon, because before he didn't. I'd like to get revenge, actually, on these Kinai rebels, though, before we do anything else. They do have 2 Ronin, so do bear that in mind. Obviously, these are the people that actually defeated us beforehand, and it would be kind of nice to get a little bit of revenge on them for that, and also to rescue those Ronin, because the Ronin are going to come in mighty handy in the Kidnapper's Mansion. They're probably going to be extremely good. Obviously, they are, I think they're probably the lowest tier of Ronin unit. I could be wrong about that, but as far as I'm aware, the, standard name for Ronin, just being standard Ronin instead of like experienced Ronin or veteran Ronin or something like that. Obviously that does indicate that it's probably going to be, they're not going to be too good, but I think that's fine. I think that's absolutely fine. So let's see, am I able to do some damage? Yes, I am. Very nice. Okay, can I get some headshots? I would very much like to get some headshots. Please do not shoot me with any kind of ranged weapon. That would not be very nice of you. So I'm just going to continue headshotting them. Yeah, that's what you get. There we go. Nice headshot. Wow, headshot really did only 7 damage. Really? Wow, okay. That's impressive. Okay, come on. Yeah, let's just distract him. Distract him as much as possible. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, come on now. Yeah, that's what we like. Okay, so it seems like we can actually leave now. There is someone running away, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to let him go. Or, really? Really? Okay, I'm just going to auto-resolve that, because I didn't really want to actually fight him. Oh, okay, so yeah, as you can see here, the Ronin, these are the lowest tier. They advance to Ronin Wanderers, and then so on and so forth. I am not entirely sure what else they become, but it would be quite nice to see. And, yeah, this is also kind of the reason why I like fighting the Kinai Rebels, because they have extremely good armor. I mean, just look at this. Everything we've just gained here is a direct upgrade. Absolutely direct upgrade. Really nice. And that might actually result in us being really good at, actually defeating things in the Kidnapper's Mansion, because we might take a little bit less damage now. So let's try and see whether that is indeed the case. If we fail here again, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to enlist, and that will probably take me a few actual real-life days, because I don't have a lot of time, and it's probably going to take, I don't know, it's probably going to take maybe 4 or 5 hours or so of me playing consistently to get a pretty big amount of cash, and obviously to get some relation up, and yeah, hopefully that's going to mean that we'll have a really good start, and I'll be able to get some enterprises and things like that going. Obviously, if we want to become a vassal, which we are obviously aiming to do, I think, because that will give us an opportunity. Maybe we'll be a mercenary, I don't know, but I think becoming a vassal would give us an opportunity to gain some renown and some right to rule and things like that, because obviously right to rule, you only get that if you are a vassal of a particular faction when they make peace and war and so on and so forth, so it would probably be a good idea to become a vassal first and then expand from there. So yeah, let's see if we can actually do that. That would be quite nice, but yeah, whoa, okay, so the trained Miyoshi spearmen, as you can see, they actually have extremely long spears. I would like to use one of these spears. Seems very, very accurate at getting head damage, and head damage is very, very important in my opinion, because obviously in this mod, the armor is very good, but the head armor is not so good, so when you go for headshots, obviously that's primarily the reason why you want to get headshots, because it does more damage, as you can see there. I hit him on the shoulder, I think, did 8 damage, and then I hit him on the head and did 27. So there's, I mean, technically in every mod that is how it is, but in this it is even more so, because the armor that some units wear is very, very powerful. And obviously sometimes those units that wear that powerful body armor, they don't actually wear helmets. So getting headshots is going to result in many more kills, many more efficiency kills as well, because obviously you want to fire as least shots as possible. So I'm going to try and see if I can deal some damage to that guy in the back, because he is going to shoot me with a very, very powerful musket, and I'm not particularly happy about that, so let's see if we can actually get him. The Ronin is doing an amazing job. I'm actually really surprised that he's doing so well. Okay, let's try and... Ah, no, he got killed. Okay, well, it's okay. We have one of our trained Miyoshi skirmishers here. I'm hoping that this is going to be the last enemy. Is it? Oh, no. Yes, I think it is. Hello. Hello, brother of the brother that lost another brother. Yes, thank you very much. Your brother hired me to find and rescue you. Brother? I don't have a brother. My friend, I believe someone in Sakai owes you an explanation. Oh, no, he doesn't? He doesn't have a brother. Okay. Yeah, look at that. That was an impressive, shall we say, twist in the story. And it's hilarious because there's not actually that much of a story, but apparently he doesn't have a brother. Okay, well, I'm going to be taking all of this. There's a rusty wakizashi as well. I actually very much appreciate wakizashis. They're very nice and fast. Obviously, they don't have piercing damage or anything like that. But, yeah, there you go. I think that's all I'm going to be taking. There doesn't seem to be anything else here that I really need to take, so that will be fine. And we'll then head on to Sakai. I'm actually just going to go over here and sell real quick. I could actually sell automatically, but I think what I want to do is I want to keep this armor for Sakai, for Sesai, because obviously he's, you know, he's needing some extra armor, I believe, and we're just going to sell the rest. We're going to gain a pretty decent amount of mon here, which I very much appreciate. Going to sell the wakizashi, because it's obviously not as good as what we have already. Going to sell everything else as well. Wow, that's a nice tidy profit there, if I do say so myself. Look at that. Almost 600, and obviously we gained some new upgrades for armor and everything, and that's even better, really. That is even better. So, Ronin Wanderer, very nice. Gain a couple of others as well. So Sesai is obviously needing something. There we go. Does he have 7 in strength? Yes, he does. Thank you very much. And yeah, that's a little bit better than his basket. It is a religious item, I do realize, but yeah, we're probably just going to swap that out because it does have a little bit less body armor or head armor than what we require. So yeah, between now and then, I'm going to be obviously doing a couple of things. So go to the mansion, yeah, and free the brother, yeah, merchant of Sakai. So yeah, before the next episode, I'm going to be enlisting in a freelancer party, and then we're going to, yeah, then we're going to see how we go with that. But let's actually just have a look. I'm sorry about all this skullduggery, really, I am. At the very least, I am truthful about being a merchant in the town, and there really was a person named Minimaru that was killed by a haughty samurai. But he was not my brother, and as you've discovered, neither is Harenbo. I am from a group that seeks justice. What unites us is not class, for we come from all walks of life. Merchant, peasant, and even samurai. No, that which we share together is the most important thing. Devotion to the Amida Buddha, Amida, it's probably Amida Buddha, and the hope of rebirth in the true, pure land. You have got to be kidding me. That's what we said, really? Okay. Well, we're not very tolerant. Yes, we're in this city too. We're everywhere, but we haven't been able to move openly. That is, until your great help just now. I mustn't give you all the credit, however, because thanks to some patron samurai among the officials that serve Lord Hatakeyama, lord of the town. Although they are minor in clout, there's a lot of them, but there are other samurai that oppose them, oppose us, and that is what the business of Minimaru's murder and Harenbo's kidnapping are all about. Right. This is where you come in. We have just enough time. Okay, yes. What is stopping me from just going up to Lord Hatakeyama and telling him everything? Nothing. But if you leave this in now, our people will disappear and you will be left holding the bag, admitting to raiding the mansion of a vassal and killing his retainers. I have no illusion that you are not devoted to the Amida Buddha, but I have learned that with you, money talks. There's a pile of it waiting for you if you do me this last favor. Alright, I'll follow your lead. Why not? Let's do it. Alright, so you leave the inn, nervous-looking men. Yes, well, this is actually really cool. I like how Marty has rewritten this. I mean, that's the thing. I think this has also had some contributions from people on the Tail Worlds forums and things like that, so I'm not entirely sure if Marty has had all to do with this, but I'm pretty sure he has had a very big part in it because he is extremely good at what he does. Anyway, we're going to see if we can actually... no, don't run in there, townswoman. Oh, no, that's not very good. That is not very good at all. Okay, we're going to see if I can actually... Oh, hello there, townsman. You have fists. Why are you using fists? Oh, you know, that's not very good, is it? Okay, well, this guy is actually using pretty similar armor to us, so we should be able to, you know, not take too much from him, hopefully. Oh, wow. He's actually dealing a lot of damage to us right now. Okay, come on, townsman. Yes, there we go. Oh, that was actually a real samurai unit there. Lowest tier, but still, not bad. Okay, there we go. We did it, and we returned to the merchant of Sakai's house. Yes, I'm proud to have done my part. All of our enemies are dead and nobody knows who killed them or why. Our samurai and great lord Miyoshi's Hatamoto are obstructing the investigation. As far as everyone knows, this was just a feud among lower vassals that went too far. It looks like we are in, and that we will stay. If you later see my severed head on display, then I have been premature. That is very well written. I must applaud whoever wrote that. Very good, very nice. And yeah, we can now leave. There we go. So we've completed that quest, and now we're going to be enlisting, and I'll be doing that a little bit off screen. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.